Bam, 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 bam.
Welcome to episode 36 of the Tell Us Something Good pod. My name
Boom.
is Tiffany, she, her. I am your least favorite Twitch streamer and general do-gooder, and I am here with my friend.
My name's Purple. I don't know why I thought you were going to say my name. I don't know. I was like waiting. And I
Say
was
my
like, she's not
name,
gonna
say
say
my
it.
name. I'm not going to say
That's
I never
my
say
part.
it. Yeah.
I know. Beetlejuice got to me.
You're like, Beetlejuice. Oh, wait, no.
It's like, say my name. But yeah, I'm Purple, snack lover extraordinaire, pronoun she, her. And welcome to the Tell Us Something Good podcast.
Bow, 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 bow.
Beep, 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 beep.
Bow, 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 bow.
Oh,
I'm really beat this week. I know normally I start off with asking you how you're doing. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you I'm exhausted. Like, this week has taken the life out of me, and I am a shell of a human.
sorry.
Yeah,
Wig hair.
just like that.
Wig hair. Wig-
Wig out.
This is the thing. I put the costume on, and then I'm like, oh, I have to put on headphones. And then I'm never prepared for the headphone part.
Yeah.
So then I'm like,
That
I
was
look
me
a
when I
little
did
silly.
the witch with the hat, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how am I going to manage? But somehow we managed.
somehow. I just think I
Somehow.
look a little dorky.
You do,
Like,
but that's
'cause the
okay.
headphones, and then the hairs. It's not
hairs.
supposed to go out this way. It's supposed to go in this way.
Oh.
I don't know what's happening.
You know what?
She's
She's having a bad hair day.
She was in a bag for probably a year, so I will let that
Yeah,
slide.
if I was in a bag for a year, my hair might not look exactly the way I wanted it to.
Yeah, so it's okay. I'm not worried about it.
You seem a little worried, but that's okay.
It's okay. It's good. I'm all right. I just the wig hair in my face. But I'm sorry that you're tired this week. I've been just like straight up mad chilling the past couple weekends.
I know, I'm really jealous.
You're jealous? I mean, you just have stuff to do, and I'm making zero plans and just focusing on taking care of me and focusing on this job, and which is the whole thing I have to talk about, by the way. So it's okay. It's all good.
Well, the funny thing is like, I didn't have to make any of the plans that I made.
No. You chose to?
I volunteered myself for everything, and like now I'm mad about it. And that's fine. That's how life goes, I think.
You're like, I get it though. I've definitely double booked myself. Don't forget about my weekend with like what, 2 sprinkles, and I'm just like, I think what was that? The month of July, and I was like, I'm over this. Over it. But
Yeah, I got this tattoo on Friday, and like I've been tired since then.
oh, yeah, I put your body through it.
7 hours of getting stabbed is a lot of hours.
It is that. I've never been that. I've only gotten, I think, 6 or 6.5 hours.
Yeah.
And that was the Animal Crossing tattoo. Like, you can't even see it. Here I am.
Yeah, I don't know what you're showing me. Oh,
Look at it!
yeah, that's a lot of
Look
work.
at
Did you get it lined and colored in the same day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough stuff. That's tough
It
work.
wasn't meant to happen, though. She got a cancellation, so then she was like, do you just want to, like... It was supposed to be like a 4-hour session, and then she asked me if I wanted to stick around for a couple more hours because she got a cancellation, and I was like, well, since I'm here...
I'm already here. Yeah.
Yeah.
My girl Jo,
Poor
she's
girl.
like,
Her
do you want to
poor
do
girl.
color today? And I was like, no, you have to release me from this prison.
I didn't even know you were getting color in it, so I think it looks fine the way it is. And then I saw the artist's page, and it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna add color, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, we're gonna do like traditional style, like gold and reds and yellows.
I love
and,
that.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm
looks sick.
excited. It looks really cool. I saw
does
the
look
colored
really cool.
version.
Oh, did you want to tell people what you got done on your little shinnies?
Should I just show them? Yeah.
They can.
Okay, I'm
if
gonna
they're
get
watching. If you're watching the YouTube channel at Tell Something Good Pod, you can see Tiff's cool, sick tats.
So this is the
Bam.
first one. You can't see it because the second skin is on here and like it's bleeding. Like all of the ink is bleeding underneath the second skin. But it's a moth and it's got a little eye in the center and it says "Awake and Unafraid" on the bottom of it. And then the second one is another moth. And this one has a closed eye in the center, and this one says asleep or dead. And it's My Chemical Romance lyrics. Oh my god, surprise! Tiffany got a My Chemical Romance tattoo. And
it's great.
Perp is dressed as Gerard Way. No, I'm just kidding.
Gerard, I realized my name still says 6 on here, so I was like, oh, hold on.
Mine says the devil.
I saw it and I totally forgot. Misako from River City Girls. Tiff, I was gonna say, for no one that has a tattoo like ever, what does second skin mean?
Oh, a second skin is like a clear band-aid they put over your fresh tattoo to like keep it from getting infected. It's kind of like when they would wrap it in like saran wrap and put tape over it, but it's more secure than that. So
I've had a paper towel taped to my skin before.
that's not good. That's crazy.
It was my foot tattoo.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then we had to like walk. I was like limping, right? It didn't hurt yet,
my
but
God.
I didn't want the paper towel to fall off. It was like taped with masking tape. And then I kept telling people I got shot. That probably wasn't funny, but at the time I thought it was hilarious. Oh no, my eye!
Oh my god, what happened?
It's just liquid eyeliner,
Oh,
but you know, it's just.
You didn't let it dry. You just kind
I
of.
did. I just have wet eyeballs.
Sorry, I didn't know that your eyeballs were
I just
so
won't
wet.
blink. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I just asked because I prefer the Sanoderm way personally. I think it's cool to kind of like watch your blood pool and heal itself and all that. I think it's neat. I've only had that done like twice, but the rest of it was plastic wrap with tape.
Yeah. This
And
whole
then-
sleeve was plastic wrap. I didn't have any Sanoderm on it.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean the whole sleeve?
Well, I mean, every time I got a piece of the sleeve done, it was just
Oh,
saran
okay.
wrap. I didn't do the whole
For-
sleeve at once. That'd be
For a
insane.
second, that's how it sounded, and I was like, "Excuse?
No.
What is happening?"
No.
Okay. Good. I'm glad to hear that I closed something and now I don't know how to, it's fine. I don't need it. I was like clicking things and now I'm just gonna leave it. Anywho. Yeah, Tiff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said your week was tiring because you did a lot of stuff that you
exhausted
volunteered
week.
for.
Yeah, I did
And then-
People's Picnic. I got a tattoo. I finished. I got a job offer. I have to go pee in a cup tomorrow. I'm really nervous about that.
I thought you were gonna say I have to go pee in a couple seconds, and I was like, just go. Just go though.
No, I have to pee in a cup tomorrow for my drug test for my new job. But by the time y'all are hearing this, I'll probably know if I passed or not. So, find out.
Oh my gosh. Do you think you're not gonna pass?
I think it's a possibility.
Okay. Just curious. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about it. I have a contingency plan, but nothing is
Yeah.
100%. So
Yeah, I hear you.
it is what it is.
If
If it's meant for me, it'll happen, and that's kind of what I have to deal with.
Yeah, I hear you. This week, well, this is coming out on Friday, but this past week, I just worked my job by myself, which technically they had me be by myself on the Friday prior. So
Yeah.
when episode 35 came out, that was my first day that I was working by myself, which was literally just answering the phone, which is fine. But
You said you did all right.
yeah, I just answered the phone and did what I could, and that's what it is. And then this past week, I just answered the phone and did what I could. Me and the girl that trained me, I think we have a really good like connection. So her and I are just kind of like, I don't know, we're just kind of vibing. And she's kind of sad that now like she made a friend and now she's like going to be leaving, and I'm just like, I know, it's kind of nice, but I also really like not being supervised. Like the whole time I'm by myself until unless she's there, but no one else is like hovering over me or anything like that.
Good, because if they were, that sounds annoying.
Yeah. That's kind of why I'm like, I kind of like that I just have this desk to myself. It's all good.
One desk to rule them all.
Basically, it's like the only desk no, there's other desks.
It's
There's
also
other
a
desks.
big desk.
It's quite long, yes. Oh my gosh, this thing is it's just gonna be there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What eyelid?
In your eye?
Yeah.
Just do this.
Oh, it's scary because then it's gonna smear. I don't want to
It's
touch
already
it.
smeared.
That's true. No, I'm gonna let it happen.
Okay.
It's fine. I keep forgetting about it and then I get reminded. I'm talking about my eye makeup. If no one else doesn't know about what I'm doing, okay,
It's the eye
fine.
makeup. You guys, if you're just a Spotify listener, you wouldn't get it.
Okay,
But
I
if
blinked.
you followed us on YouTube at Tell Us Something Good Pod, you would get it.
Ugh. It's just me wearing liquid eyeliner on my little sweaty little eyelid. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Half the listeners won't even see the YouTube. So
That's true. That's true. Not unless they
we're mostly just dressed up for us.
We are in our podcast titles.
Yeah.
I don't even know what my name's gonna be. I don't know. Kicking butt. Taking names.
Misako. Misako fights the devil.
Yeah. I guess yeah, if we're fighting, Tiff.
Yeah.
With her bangs.
Misako and the devil are raging inside me.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm stealing that from brand new. There's a brand new album called The Devil and God Are Raging Inside Me.
You just made me God.
Yeah, you're God, and I'm the devil, obviously. I mean, obviously.
Right. No, I understand. I could have dressed better. It's fine. But yeah, goodness.
But it would have been funny if you were an angel and I was a devil. Oh well. Next year.
Next year. It's fine. I know. I don't think I even own anything that's I could just grab my ring light and just put it over my head and be like, ah.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking you would just get a really cheap angel costume and wear like a white dress, but that's just me.
Well, I could just get a white bed sheet from my little spooky photo shoot, which I realized I didn't really upload the photos to that, and I kind of feel like I lied to everybody.
Yeah, you kind of lied to me and everybody else, and
I'll do it today.
Wow, and I'm the devil and you're the liar. That's really funny.
It is, right? Don't judge a book by its cover. Hey.
What is... Okay.
Oh, goodness.
That's so funny. My story today is about books.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, don't tell me any more than that.
No spoilers.
I don't know.
We'll get there.
Don't tell me.
We won't.
So, Tiff, have you had any grumps this week?
Yeah, I have. I watched this movie last night called Traumatica. Came out last year. It was supposed to be like a really intense horror movie. Let me fix this. And it was just like bad shocksploitation horror where they just try to do like the most shocking things for the sake of being shocking. And it wasn't good or well written. And it didn't really make sense. But, you know, that was it. And I'm a little grumpy about taking a piss test. I don't really want to do that, but I have to if I want a new job. So that's my reality right now.
That's good, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, and someone broke into my favorite coffee shop, threw a cinder block through the door. And I think it was the same guy through my favorite Thai shop near my house too. It's just a string of cinder block robberies in my town, and it's only focused on small businesses. Bitch, go after Publix. go after the name brand. Go after Starbucks. Leave the locally owned coffee shops and Thai food places alone, you absolute animal.
So wait, did they take anything? Like,
money.
Did they steal money? They did? Okay.
Yeah, now for the coffee shop place, they're called Brew on 5 Points. Go see them. That's where my matcha came from today.
Hey.
Brew 5 Points. Their tagline is not bad.
Oh, I wondered. I was like, what? It says not bad on.
Because it's not bad. It's good.
Yeah.
And I was eavesdropping and I heard someone say that they tried to take the safe, but it was bolted to the counter. But they take all the money out of the building at the end of the day, so the only thing in the safe was literally change, like coins.
Okay.
So, you did all that and put your face on camera for nothing, you dumbass.
You tell him. Yeah.
What about you? What about your grumps? What made you grumpy this week?
So we have a homeowner thing happen, so, that's always fun.
Homeowner stuff?
What night was it? I think it was Thursday night. It might have been Wednesday or Thursday night. I was just brushing my teeth, right? Doing my good old little dental thing, right? Just brushies. And then all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden, this is like I feel like it's a homeowner's like almost worst nightmare or like just like a weird like sigh moment.
Yeah.
And I'm brushing my teeth. I have the water on, whatever. And then all of a sudden I just hear this like kerthunk sound. And I was like,
That's a sound you
what?
don't want to hear in the house that you own.
Yeah, I was like, what? And I thought it was from the basement. So I'm like, what? And so what happened was I think I had both faucets on, like hot and cold, or just cold. I had the cold on. I had no reason to have the hot on when brushing my teeth. And
Mm-hmm.
the water just stopped running. Like even though the faucet was turned on, it just like stopped.
No.
But the hot faucet, the hot handle would run, but just not. It just like kind of like it just sounded like a clamp, like it clamped shut. Like if you've ever had like your water turned off, I haven't. But you know if they're doing like maintenance down the road and you try to like turn something on, they turn the water off. If you ever had your water turned off, I don't
Yeah, I've
know
had
for
my
any
water turned
reason,
off before.
yeah, and then
When
you
they
hear
were
that.
fixing the shower.
Yeah, and you hear that sound as if you when you try to like turn it on, it's like a sound
Yeah.
like wrong answer,
Like a
buddy.
wrong buzzer.
That's how it sounds. And I was like, what did I do? So I look into the sink. I don't see anything. There's like maybe like a quarter size of like water, and I'm like, okay, but nothing's dripping. And then I go downstairs. I look at and inspect the pipes down there. I'm like, everything's fine. I'm thinking like a pipe burst. Like that's how it sounded. Like it was just like this just sound. And I'm like, okay. And I haven't further looked into it since then. There are methods that I can do, like DIY methods before we had to call a plumber, but I'm just like, okay. So I like go under the sink and I even turn one of the valves because it said like, oh, your valve could be too tight, blah blah blah. So I loosen the valve and like then cold water comes out, but like the pressure's not really there. So
Right.
that's the whole thing I had to figure out. Oh my God, actually,
Oh.
I just realized there's a thing I got. Oh my God, actually, I just thought of another grump, but it's out there. I'll be right back.
Okay, we're
It's
waiting for the
literally right on
grump.
the table. Oh, I
It's
gotta
right
grab
on the
it.
table, you guys. It's not a big deal.
Okay, this is actually a very fun thing. Jeremy
Wow,
tell
that
you about
was
my
really
headlight?
quick.
Yeah, Jeremy tell you about my headlight?
Yeah, that your headlight
Yeah.
was a bitch to fix.
Yeah. Okay, I realized I did that over this week too. So this is the bulb.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It doesn't
It's a
normally
square.
look like this.
It's like a square piece with a
Like a time travel mechanism.
Yeah, it looks like, what do they call that in the fucking Back to the Future? Okay, never mind. Just take
I should know, not off the top of my head, but I'm just like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but I don't know
someone
what
in
it
the
is.
comments will. When Troy hears this, he'll be like, "It's called the
The something
flux
capacitor.
The flux capacitor.
Flux capacitor.
The flux capacitor."
Yeah, so this is stupid. Oh, also the place where I was getting it out of from, where I was trying to like open it. Yeah, no, that was not even the correct spot. I
Sick.
brought it over to my best friend's house, and her husband and I, like, after I worked 9 to 7, by the way, drive 30 minutes, pull into the garage. He's like, what's this thingy? And I was like, where'd you pull that from? And then we, like, went to an auto place, and this auto place, he told me, he goes, just so you know, they smell kind of funky there. And I was like, okay. He goes, yeah, the one guy doesn't smell like he, like, showers, like, ever. And I was like, cool, thanks.
He's
So
too
as we
busy
go there,
knowing
I'm
things
like,
about cars to shower.
well, no, these are just like that. I don't think they're mechanics. I don't know. I didn't ask. But as we're there, I'm like sniffing. I'm like, do they smell bad? They didn't, by the way. They didn't. In case you guys were wondering, they did not smell bad. I was like, oh, because when we left, I was like, they smell like they showered. He goes, not that guy. I was like,
Not that good.
not that guy. So they're looking at this thing, right? They're looking at this freaking bulb. Oh my God. Could have paid 140, by the way. $140 for a stupid little light bulb. Not this. This is not 140, but close to it. Could have been 140, which, I'm sorry, do you want to spend $140 on a freaking little light bulb? No. This isn't, and by the way, this is like a whole thing. You have to buy the whole thing. You can't just buy this part. You have to buy
To
the whole
replace
thing.
just your fucking headlight?
Correct.
Oh.
So I'll
That's
show you.
nuts.
I ended up
That's
going on
nuts,
Amazon
so.
and buying some for like $70. I bought two, but look, it looks like a little mini computer. This is
Wow.
like the other one, but look, it has a fan on it.
Okay.
It looks
You
like a
sure it's
computer
not for your
part.
PC?
I promise you. But yeah, so it's stupid. But Yeah, so this is another one's already in there. I already changed it. Everything's fine. Everything's dandy. I
Wow.
just think it's silly. But yeah, so that happened too. So
Did you
just
did you at
it's
any
fine.
point just think to go on YouTube and be like replacing headlight and then put your car model in?
So yeah, they nothing had this part.
Interesting.
Correct. I did look and I was like, did no one ever replace one of these before and then record it?
You're the first one. You should have recorded it. You would have
I
went
know.
viral.
I could have. I could have, should have, would have. But it's funny because there's like this bracket you have to pull down to like hold the bulb in place, and it doesn't fit because that thing's kind of chonky. So right now it works, and I'm just kind of rolling with it. I'm like, you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean there are worse things.
There are worse things.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much all my grumps. Let me double check. I did write them down. Um, just the drive to work. I've almost died a few times, but it's okay.
Sick.
People just don't know how to drive. And then I have the person I'm going to be working with, they just have a difficult personality, I'd say, which might explain an interview question of what did you do when you and a coworker, like, if there was a conflict? And I was like, well, unless it affects my ability to do my job or me mentally, I will just kind of deal with it. Like, I'll just be like, it's fine, whatever. And if it came to, if it, what's the word I'm trying to say? Not digress, but I don't know if it escalated. There we go. Yeah, escalators, eel and escalators.
If it escalated.
Yeah, escalated. I would just bring it to management or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's fine. And now I'm kind of figuring out maybe why I got that question, because I was also kind of told through some channels that there's a reason why that person didn't train me, because the way they do things isn't. So that's good. Yeah.
I got the question in my interview, how do I deal with a difficult manager? And now you're making me nervous.
I mean, it could just be situational, but I was kind of just like, what are the odds?
I should have been like, I throw hands with that bitch.
Right? And they'd be like, oh, okay. Well, my thing is too, it's like, well, then just get rid of them. But,
It's not easy in a lot of places to just fire people sometimes. Like, for laws, like, for reason for laws.
Well, according to the handbook, because, your girl read the handbook because your girl had to sign it, it says that they could, like, let you go for any reason at any time. But I'm like...
Interesting. Sometimes it's more expensive to hire someone new than it is to just keep on someone.
I guess, but it doesn't sound like... There's been, like, 2 complaints so far. And there's, like, that little activity log, right? That you can, like, that I fill out.
Yeah, I love an activity log.
Yeah, and I'm the only one doing it right now while my manager's gone for the week. No one else is doing it, and I'm like, whatever. Well, there's a note, but everyone can see each other's, like, activity logs. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put that, hey, emails were not responded to before I came in until after I came in. I'm not pointing fingers, but I'm just going to put that, hey, some emails that were, probably came in 2 or 3 hours before my shift started weren't responded to, but somebody was there to answer them. But it wasn't me. So I had to answer them. So I'm just saying. I'm not lying. I'm just stating the fact. So that's all I can do is report. Anyway, that's the grumps. Not really a lot. It's really just
pretty grumpy.
My light bulb got fixed. I did it. Our cold water in our bathroom doesn't work. Everywhere else it does, by the way. Our kitchen faucet is fine.
Did you call a plumber or anything?
No, I'm gonna try to, like, I think when I Googled it, there was, like, a few DIY methods that we could do. One, like, it could be clogged. There could be some buildup of stuff that we can easily get off. So just kind of that. So I'm gonna, like, look into those. Maybe I'll play around under the sink today. Who knows?
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. But anyway.
Perp the plumber.
Perp the plumber. I plumb. That's a...
She's gonna snake your drains.
Okay. All right. I can. I have a snake here.
See? I knew it.
I just like to do, I feel like when you do homeownership, you kind of like, is it really worth it to call somebody? Or could you just fix it yourself? Like, what's the cheaper option? Because really,
the health situation most of the time you can fix it yourself.
That's right, a little DIY, and then I'll make YouTube content. It'll be my little side gig, and then I'll get monetized, and everyone will be like, "What could she fix next?"
The handy ma'am.
Oh my lord. All right, Tiff. What are your glimmers this week?
I actually have a lot of glimmers.
Yay!
I hosted something called Jack's Creators Night on a Wednesday. It was really fun and successful. We had a lot of fun. It was at an arcade called Leaderboard,
Ooh.
and I met this guy whose username is Toys from Taiwan, and he's a looper, which bear with me. He's the kind of, he like plays music, but he like plays a little bit of a like plays a little bit and then like loops it and then like plays a little bit of something else and then loops that, like creates a song like live like that. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Like you probably have to look it up to see it. But he's really good.
Looper.
Looper, I barely know her. He's really good. He's really fun. I met a lot of cool people. I met this girl who just did. We have something here in Jacksonville called the 48-Hour Film Festival, where like a small team gets together and they have 48 hours to write, film, produce a short film, and then they all get judged like in 48 hours. So she was doing like costume design and makeup and hair for one of them.
I love that.
And I was like, I would love to be involved with something like that. That sounds like so fun.
Yeah.
And then I called out on Thursday so I could stay home and play Pokemon, which I did.
Yay! Do you like it?
I love the new Pokemon. A lot of like people who don't shower are talking bad about it, but I don't care what they say because I just love Pokemon all the time, no matter what. And I always will. And I think the battle system is so much more fun like this. Like at first I didn't really like it, but the more I got used to it, the more I realized it's actually really smart and fun. It's like the way it is in the anime where like you can like you put your Pokemon in a position and then he attacks and then like you can also dodge and like it's a lot cooler. It's a lot cool. It's a lot cooler to me. And I have more. I participated on yesterday morning in the TwitchCon FOMO Raid Train party, which is still going on right now until sometime tonight. I'm not. I think I'm gonna skip stream today, but I am gonna be. You can watch. You can. Well, you can't because this is next Friday. But I'll be on a creator named Serena Paris's stream for her Jeopardy. She's doing Jeopardy with a bunch of creators.
Ooh.
So that'll be fun. I'm gonna have to take off this before that though.
I mean, we could.
Could you imagine? I just show up like, this is. What do you mean? This is what I look like. I got a really good matcha today. I got my tattoo on Friday. Like, life's pretty good. Life's pretty good. Yeah. Last Saturday I sent out all my save the dates for my wedding.
I got one.
Yeah, you
did.
did.
Me. I got one.
I asked you to save the date. I didn't invite you yet.
Oh, you're right. You're right. How dare I?
Invitations to follow.
Heard of anyone doing that, where someone gets to save the date and then not an invitation? I think I've heard of someone having that happen once.
That would be terrible.
Yeah,
that'd be really mean.
Forgotten about. Or was an accident.
All in all, very glimmery week. Super glimmery.
Yay.
My job offer is really exciting. If I can pass that test tomorrow, then it's a higher salary. Better benefits.
When you pass the test.
When I pass the test, you're right. I have to manifest it. I keep telling myself that you need to just talk like it's already yours, and then it will be. I think it's because I want it so bad that I'm so nervous. So.
Right. And I know you've been applying places, and so I'm sure, you've gotten a bunch of turn downs.
It also just sucks because, like, it's not like I was buying weed from some sketchy dude in a parking lot. Like, I was getting Delta 8 and Delta 9 gummies over the counter legally to like fall asleep at night, And I feel like that shouldn't count, and yet somehow it does.
Yeah. I wonder if it even... You shouldn't have to explain it. I wonder if it even would help to explain, but you shouldn't have to do that either.
Yeah, I didn't want to explain it and then not even have the chance to try to pass the test.
Right.
So it is what
Fingers
it is.
Crossed.
Like I said,
Yes.
if it's meant to be, if it's for me, then I'll have it. And if it's not for me, there's a reason that door closed for me, and I just have to be good with that. And that's how I'm looking at it and dealing with it.
I get it. I did actually see a post about that, I think, like literally yesterday, that was like, if it's meant for you, like it'll happen. Like you don't have to really, I don't want to say you don't have to try, because obviously you got to put in some effort, But if it's meant for you, like, you don't need to try that hard. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Mm-hmm. Yar. And that's
Yar.
Yar. Okay, yeah, what about your glimmers? Tell me about what made you smile. Take my mind off of the future. Bring me into the
Well,
present.
I got a small one. So one of the girl that I has been training me, she got like as a wedding present, she got like one of these. Except it's
Cute.
different. And then I looked at the website and I was like, I think I want the one with pumpkins on it.
That
And
one's
then
really cute.
get ready for it. That's
It's
the
not.
whole point. It doesn't
It doesn't
spill when you pull
spill.
it down. But then you do this, and then it will. So, yeah. It's kind of cool. It's called Bottle Bottle. It's neat. They don't really have a lot.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Huh? Oh,
Not
sponsored.
sponsored.
No.
But
I was like,
you
no,
could.
what?
But Bottle, you could sponsor us. You could send me
But
a
yeah, I thought it was
free
cute, 'cause
pumpkin
my
one.
ghost one is literally the only tumbler I have, and it was getting a little gross.
Yeah.
I think it's nice to have a little bit of an option, bottle.
Sure.
It's cute. It's got little pumpkins and mushrooms. I feel like it's very fitting. So
It's very fall.
I got one of those. That was cool. Let's see. I always make like a little list so I can just like reference it. I got a fun little Facebook message, from one of the clients at the salon, by the way, and also my childhood dentist office receptionist, by the way. Fun fact, small world. I know, right? Crazy. Well, so she was a client at the salon, and then she came there, and then we spoke and met and all that, and then, yeah.
Right.
Reacquainted.
Sure.
Well, she sent me a message, and because I've been kind of, after the salon happened, I was like, hey, like, I'll add you on Facebook, blah, blah, like, we can just, like, stay connected in some way, or, like, a phone number, whatever. I had some clients that were like, use me as a reference, and I was like, hell yeah. Because that's, like, a really, because they've seen me, do my job. So, she reached out to me, and it was a job position, and I was like, what's this? And I was like, wait, do you work here? And she's like, yeah, so her job's hiring for basically what I'm doing now.
But at a dentist office?
Yeah. And it's for more money, and it's it's not a far drive compared to what I'm doing right now.
That's exciting.
It is exciting, and it's Monday through Thursday. So I'm kind of like, So I did like email them, reached out, because I was like, you know what? I'll just check. See if it's even worth applying.
Okay.
And I just said, like, hey, like, is there pay? Is there, like, what's the pay? What's the benefits? Blah, blah. And they're like, oh, yeah, like, this is the base minimum pay, which is more than what I'm making right now. And then...
You'll be a rich bitch.
Yeah. And then there's benefits, and I was like, that's cool. They're like, yeah, but we really would rather have, like, a phone interview to discuss all that further. And then the girl, it was, like, the practice manager, whoever. And they're like, oh, but you can, like, send me your resume directly. And I was like... Oh, okay.
You should do that.
I didn't have to okay. I was just going to apply for the job after that. But then I reread the email. And so I refilled out my resume, added the stuff from the job that I'm at currently. And I did explain, like, oh, I'm here to build this, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is why it kind of probably looks weird that I've been there for a very short time. So
yeah.
I just explained it. And yeah, so I'm just waiting to hear back from that. I sent it literally yesterday. So I probably will hear back by our next episode. So... I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
But I do feel kind of weird because I've never had to do that where I literally just got this job and then I got a job like basically like hey, they're hiring too. And I know there's 2 clients that work at this dentist office, by the way.
Wow.
That have both seen me, at the salon.
That's so funny. You're going to
know
get into a dentist office and I'm trying to run far away from one.
I know. I was like, I don't know how Tiff's going to take this, but it was what I was already building toward. So we'll see. We'll see if it's meant for me, though. We'll see. But so far, it's what I want. I mean, it's what I think I want right now, but it's definitely a better gig than what I'm doing right now. And I thought, you know what? I guess I'll try, right? And like you said, if it's meant for me, then it'll be.
Then if it's meant for me, then it'll be.
But we'll see. We shall see if
it's meant for me, then it will be, but we shall see.
Exactly. Now it's like a scheduler thing. It's like a patient scheduler position, but then it's also like a marketing assistant, which is literally posting on social media, which I'm like...
Fun!
Yeah. I was just like, I get 3 posts per week, and I'm like, oh, I can do that. And then you have to answer people through social media, and I'm like, I can do that.
Yeah, that's
I just gotta think of, it's not like I don't already do that, but I don't want to say how I already do that. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm not gonna be like, guess what? No. So anyway, that's cool. I've also been enjoying some Little Nightmares 3 because I've been
Yeah.
playing a lot of swearing, a lot of yelling. Our cats are concerned.
But
The
you guys
only
are having
thing
fun
I'll
with
say, 'cause
that?
I know you haven't really played it. I know you haven't played it
Yeah, at
because
all.
we can probably we'll probably play it.
We'll
Don't
get
worry.
together.
We will. We will.
Yeah, we'll hang out outside the pod one day.
One day. And what is it? It's for me the game is like time. Like it's weirdly timed. Like sometimes like you try to do something but you didn't do it at the right time, so then it's all messed up. You gotta start all the way over. It's just timing.
It's
I would say
timing, yeah.
timing. But it's a little like really, or you try to jump on something, but it doesn't like the person doesn't grab the
Oh,
cliff or
that's like when I had literally a moment like that in the original one, or the second one maybe, where
okay.
like I kept having to climb up this area and jump. It was like these shelves, and like it kept like, I mean, I missed like 20, 40 times. I was getting so upset.
There are sometimes I think in the first one I had to look it up, or the second one where I'm like, what am I supposed? That's my thing. Like I'm smart, but if I can't figure it out, that my fear is I'm wasting my time thinking I know what I'm doing, but then I find out
Yeah.
I'm not doing the thing that the game wants me to do. If that makes
That
sense.
happened to me in Silent Hill F the last time I streamed it, and one of my viewers had to be like, you need to go back to the other place. And I was like, that place was like blocked off. And then because I had done something else, even though it looked blocked off still on the map, it wanted me to
Mm-hmm.
go over there again and double check that it was really, because then whatever blocked it off was gone. And then if I look at the map, I was like, that's fucked. Like, if you're gonna unblock it on the map. So like, why would I go back there?
Right, right.
That was so annoying.
My thing is like another thing is like there's these crates that you hide in, but it's such a dark game. Like the atmosphere is dark,
Mm-hmm.
and I know you have to like set it so you can barely see it. It's barely visible.
Yeah, I don't do that. I turn the brightness up. I want to be able to
It's
see.
I can see for the most part, but it's like, oh, you can hide in this crate, but like you can't tell because based on the lighting. So it's just one of those things. And
Just
I
go
promise
turn
nothing I'm
the
saying is spoiling the game. I
just turn the
promise.
lighting back up.
Just yeah, I probably should.
Fuck
I'll
it.
turn up a little bit.
Who
just so
cares
it's
what the devs want? Fuck the devs.
well, it's just
You
like it's
bought
hard
it.
to see. It's hard to see. That's true. It's hard to see. So there's that, and then what was it? This past Friday, I was gonna be early. Like I was gonna be really early, and it was funny. So I was gonna go to this donut shop that I usually go to, that I frequent, and I didn't have time to go there. So I was like, you know what? I'll go to another donut place on the way to work, and I found this cute little town, and there was a donut shop there. So I bought a donut. It was like a pumpkin spice, like icing cinnamon roll donut. Oh,
Cute.
yeah. And then I got a coffee, so that was cool.
Fluffy.
Got a coffee. And yeah, and then I basically just like chilled at work and did my thing and I ended up staying over though. And it was funny because I already clocked out and then I was like, oh shoot, I gotta
Never
clock back
do
in 'cause I
that.
gotta take care of I wasn't done. I wasn't done at my job. So I ended up staying a little bit later. And then I leave little you can leave notes like why you're staying later and I'm like, do 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 do, this is why.
That was
So
nice of you.
it was. It was nice of me. Because I was like, it literally was gathering the trash and like taking it, like throwing it away. And I was like,
Huh?
I'm still working, so I'm gonna clock back in. Like I'm gonna edit my clock out time so that I get paid for that as well. But yeah, overall though, not a bad time, not a bad time at all. Um, I should say, if I don't get that like dentist job, then it wasn't meant for me.
That's
But
right.
I'm at least going to try because it's definitely a step forward. Like
And at
a
least
more
you
of a step
already
forward than what
have
I'm already
like a
doing.
job.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that too because I know you mentioned how it's easier to find like look for a job when you already have one, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
that's fair.
Because it's less
And so
stressful.
it is less stressful. At least I have some kind of income to afford something.
Right.
So, yeah, looking forward to it. I hope I get something. And the fact that she already, like, I don't even know how long the job's been posted for. It must have just happened. But to literally get a message from someone who already works there and you already know two people that work there, which is nice because I didn't know anybody at this job that I'm at right now. And I just kind of was
Yeah.
like owning it. So, yeah, overall though, it's not bad. That's pretty much it, though. That's all my glimmers of the week.
Thank you
That
for
be
sharing
it.
them. You know what that
You're
means?
so welcome for sharing yours. I feel
Oh,
like I
well.
just kind of, I don't know, like I just kind of
React.
go sometimes.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
you know what that means?
what does it mean, Tiff? What does it
It means
mean?
it means it's time for listener glimmers.
I'm so ready. You're
Welcome to
welcome.
listener. Okay, thank you. Welcome to listener. Okay.
Welcome to Listener Glimmers.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Our first listener glimmer is anonymous, and it was commented on our "What Made You Smile This Week" post on our Instagram. And it says, "My neighbor's Halloween decorations are such a well-designed salute to witchhood." And guess what? That person, I'm not going to say who they are, but they do live near me, so I'm going to definitely go drive by that area and look at Halloween decorations soon, because I want to see that. That sounds cool. That would make me smile. I love the Halloween decorations that are out. Um,
Me too.
Halloween
Me too. I
decorations,
should
like,
probably,
I feel
why
like
don't we just drive around and look at Halloween decorations like we look at Christmas lights?
some people do.
I don't.
Isn't that
I
what
should.
trick-or-treating is? Isn't that part of what trick-or-treating
No.
is? Okay.
No, I would say, well, kinda. Kinda.
All right.
Ooh, you just reminded me that there's trunk or treat happening tonight. Not
Boo!
for me.
I
I'm
have
not
beef
participating in
with
that.
trunk or treat.
I know, it kind of ruins it,
It's
but knowing,
lame. It's not as fun if you're not maybe getting abducted by a stranger, you know? The danger is what makes it
Tiff,
kind of fun.
what? The thrill?
But,
You're like, I want that
yeah.
thrill, though. I want to be almost kidnapped
Yes.
because I was kid printed.
Yes.
It's what kid
I
printed
was
did to you.
I've been
Oh,
prepared
the
for
trauma.
this.
This is how she's coping, folks. She wants that
Yeah.
thrill. She wants it back.
All right, read the next one.
What did kid print do to you? No, I will say for trunk or treat at least, I think I get it. I'm not a fan of it. I'm probably never ever gonna do it. Because I think it's boring.
Have kids,
But
it would be weird for you to go as an adult.
no, like if I was participating in it, I'm not gonna go trick or treating. I'm an adult. I can buy my own candy. I'm probably gonna buy some today. Because you could put the idea in my head.
Why don't you wait until after Halloween when it's on sale?
Because I want it now, Tiff.
Okay, sorry.
I want
My
it
bad.
now. I
It's
don't
my
wanna wait.
candy and I want it now.
Give me my candy. I literally just checked. I was telling Tiff, Misako usually has like, I don't know if she does, but she has a character that, you see that character that has like a lollipop or like a dum-dum sucker and they're like, whatever. And we don't have any candy in this house. And I was like, disgraceful.
Yeah.
I think it's more for the parents so they can just take their kid, be in their costume, be like, cool. But let me just say, I have a thing. Do you want to spend that amount of money on a costume? Usually parents don't. But do you want to spend amount of money on a costume? Do you want to spend money on a costume that they're gonna wear for like maybe 10 minutes and then go car to car to car and then be like, okay, I'm done. And then be like, well, there goes the $40 I threw away for
for $40.
Probably.
Imagine how much candy you could just buy your kid for $40.
That's true. That's
actually
true.
Really just 2 bags of those like mixed bag candies, right? They're like $20 usually, the big ones.
Yeah. If you went to Aldi, I mean, they have some good stuff going on there.
Yeah, but that's off-brand. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's not. It's not.
Sometimes they have the name brand stuff in that one aisle.
Yeah, don't be dissing Aldi like that, too.
You're right.
But you are
You're
in
right.
character. I understand. You're being like the devil.
I'm being the
not
devil's
advocate. But the
advocate.
devil. Are you?
Yeah. I'm being evil.
Or are you just being the devil?
Evil.
You're just being in character. I get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see both sides of trunk or treat. I feel like I get it, but also I didn't grow up that way. I didn't grow up in trunk or treatville.
I think it's
so
lazy. I think it's lazy. Go for a walk around the fucking neighborhood.
And use a pillowcase. You know they sell pillowcases now?
Oh, yeah.
Like Halloween themed pillowcases.
That's crazy. Use a regular
pillowcase.
pillowcase.
Use the one you sleep on.
Yeah.
Yes. Do it right. Do it right. But maybe some people just aren't fans of Halloween. I'm sorry, I'm going on too long here about trunk or treats and all my spiel
go
about.
ahead and read the next glimmer.
I will read the next glimmer. Apparently I have feelings about trunk or treats that I didn't know I had.
I mean, so did I, apparently.
That's true. We have... Guys, sometimes things just happen, okay?
Yeah.
They just happen on the pod.
If you're here for if you're here for 36 episodes, you know that we attempt structure and we don't always execute. And you're okay with that.
But you know, if you want a trunk or treat, that's for you. At least you can go. But you
Yeah,
also
you
have
can
the
go,
option to
but
go
just know that if
door to
I
door.
find out, I'm judging you.
That just won't tell you.
I'll tell
Oh,
you.
if you find out. You'll find out. I see. I see. You'll hunt him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, our
I'll
next
hunt them,
anonymous glimmer. You'll hunt him
hunting
down.
down all the trunk or treaters.
Yeah, you are. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna get you. Judgment. Yeah, so our next anonymous glimmer is getting my new book, which I love a new
Wow.
book.
I love a new book. I'm a
I love
little
a new
upset that I didn't get to know what the new book is. But
Yeah.
I guess it's a secret book. I'm gonna assume that it's like really smutty and they were really embarrassed to share it with us.
I'm gonna go with it's a D&D cookbook. And now they know how to make, like, potatoes and stew. I did not even word that correctly.
Potato stew is okay. I mean that's easy, but it's fine.
I
mean I want to know more about the new book, but I'm really happy that you get to read and that you can read. That's good. Congratulations on being able to read. A lot of people in 2025 can't. Just look at the girls I work with. They can't read. They can't fucking read.
I know the context of this, yes. Apparently, they just really need to go back to, I don't know, they need to do a class.
They need to go to reading school.
I was going to say typing school for some reason, and I realized that didn't make any sense.
They don't know how to type either. They can't spell shit at all. I mean, they just piss me off in every direction.
They should use Grammarly. Hey, not sponsored.
Not sponsored. But sponsor us.
Grammarly is pretty
us
sick.
begging for sponsors, we can't even structure our podcast.
We are so structured. Don't even.
Yeah.
Don't even.
The next anonymous glimmer we have says my kids did, and I think that's nice.
That's amazing.
I don't know what your kids did to make you smile. Maybe they just exist. Maybe they cooked you a nice breakfast. Maybe they made you a handwritten card with like out of construction paper. Remember we used to do that for our parents, like get the construction paper out, like cut out shapes and like glue it all together and make a thing. Actually, one time my best friend, hi, you're listening, she made me a Valentine out of construction paper that I actually still have. And sent it to me after I'd moved away, and it meant a lot to me. I still have it. So yeah, handmade stuff like that is so cute. Look, I have a handmade bracelet from Perp on my microphone right here.
Yeah. I forgot to mention, Tim got his bracelet.
Yay!
He announced it on his stream. He goes, I forgot, because he had COVID for a bit, and he was just like, I forgot. But I did get this package, but then I forgot about it, but then I opened it, and then I forgot to tell you. And I was like, and I forgot to ask you, and I've been healthy. So.
Hey, there's a lot of things going on.
There's a lot of things going on.
Thank you for sharing.
I'm glad everyone enjoys their bracelets.
Yeah. Thank you guys for sharing your anonymous glimmers. We do have one non-anonymous glimmer. Do you want to read that one for us?
Yeah. Whoop, there it is. All right, yes.
Oh, I used to be obsessed with that song as a kid. Whoop. There it is. Whoop, there it is. I used to be obsessed.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm happy for you, Tiff.
Thanks.
Just that song? Like, you just listen to it all the time?
Well, no. Like, I don't know do you know what a block party is?
I know of block parties. I also know of cakewalks.
Okay. A block party is when they shut down your block, like the whole street. And they, like, have a DJ and, like, blow up stuff and... So when I lived in Queens, New York, block parties were like a normal thing we would do, like once a year in the summertime. And I just remember dancing in the street to Whoop There It Is, like often.
I did not know. I think I've heard the concept of block parties, but I've never actually seen a block party.
In New York, block parties were a serious thing. Like we took our block parties very seriously.
How long do they go for?
Like all night, like to like sometimes 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
But I think you have to get the approval of like the majority of the people who live on that block, you know?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Cool. Well, you must have had a good block.
Good block.
Is that why it's called New Kids on the Block? Because they're blocking... Okay.
No.
Okay. No, she just shut me down. It's fine. It's fine.
That's actually not it, but that's fine. Go ahead and read the
Okay,
next glimmer.
I will read the next glimmer. I got a little sidetracked. All right, so our glimmer sent to our Instaham DMs is about Riku, she, her. And she said, my glimmer is getting to watch videos of my old high school marching band days. She was in marching band?
Marching
Did we know
band?
this about her? Riku lore, people! The Riku lore!
This podcast is just as much about Riku as it is about good news.
I think you say about us. It's more about Riku and less about us. It's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, and she also showed it to her kiddos and maybe encouraged them to pursue it, but at least getting to relive my memories with my sis.
Yeah, that's cute.
I gotta say, I love me some good home videos, some good old school photos. Give me the photos, give me the home videos. I will sit down there and just watch them forever because it's my freaking jam. Like, I don't know why. It really just warms my heart. I don't have to know people in it. I don't. I'm just, Riku, send me the video so I can watch it and, live vicariously through you. My brother did marching band, so I know. It's hard work. That means she probably had to go to band camp. And band camp's a lot, man. Like, they put kids through, like, craziness. Like, we're all outside in the summer, like, doing our thing, going to the beach, doing that. You know what they're doing? They're in the parking lot with no shade and some water, and then they're just go for, all day, just practicing.
Marching band people are basically athletes.
Basically, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, excuse me. Like, it just doesn't sound enjoyable to me. But you know what? Good for you for going through it.
Yeah, no, because, I was in band, but not marching band,
Yeah.
The people who wear, like, a big
torture.
tuba on their back and, like, all right, more power to you, I guess.
I hear you on that one. That's just crazy.
Crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy. It is.
But that's fun. I do like reminiscing. I might try to grab my old cheerleading videos from my parents' house next time I'm there. I think that'd be fun.
Tiff, did I know that you did cheerleading?
I was a competition cheerleader. I have, like, gold medals and, like, trophies and stuff. Yeah. So.
Were you like
a little bit of Riku lore? No, I wasn't goth at the time.
Oh my gosh.
I think I was always kind of a dark kid. But.
Did you, like... Wait. Okay, so how long were you cheerleading for?
Just 1 year.
Okay. But you got gold medals from that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Hey, I don't know nothing.
Well, you know some stuff.
I know some stuff. I don't know nothing about cheerleading. But, sorry. Yes. Sorry, Riku. Thank you for sharing your glimmer with us.
Thank you for sharing your glimmers.
Share your glimmers with us.
Yeah.
You can easily.
You guys want to share your glimmers with us, you can do it by sending us a DM and including your preferred name and pronouns. You can respond to our Instagram stories if you'd like to submit anonymously. Or you can send us an email to TUSGpod. That's Tango, Uniform, Sierra, Golf, pod at gmail.com.
Yeah. Oh my god, sorry. You just gave me like a work flashback.
That's the military.
People do that.
That's the military alphabet.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Are you joking? How do you know that?
Because I talk on the phone a lot and I have to give, like, numbers and letters as, like, member IDs, and I have to make sure they hear me correctly because a lot of letters sound the same, like B and D and E.
No, I thought you were saying, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. You said military. You're saying, like, military...
alphabet.
You're not okay. I did not know there was a word for that. I thought that was just pronunciation, explanation. Like,
military
M as in
alphabet
Nancy, S as in Sally, B as in boy. Like, I know that was military related. I thought that was just...
That's not military related. Those are not the right ones. The military alphabet is very specific and it's always the same stuff. It's called the NATO phonetic alphabet. And they have specific stuff. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, India, Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Mike, November, Oscar, Papa, Quebec, Romeo, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Victor, Whiskey, X-Ray, Yankee, Zulu. That's all of them.
Buddy, buddy. Wait, wasn't there a song by Bloodhound Gang that is basically
Yeah.
like called that? What is it?
Foxtrot
There it is.
uniform Charlie Kilo. It spells fuck.
Oh my gosh, it does. I
Is this
forgot.
your-
I forgot.
Okay. I was
I
like,
forgot.
I know this is not your first time knowing that.
No, I just kind of forgot because I heard that song on so long. But it's a really good song. I like it. But you just said all the words, and you said Foxtrot, which is what sent me on my little journey in my brain.
Yeah.
That's all. But,
Anyway,
okay, so me
if
saying
you guys-
N is in Nancy and boy
Yeah.
B is in
See,
boy is not
look,
military
This
related.
podcast is educational and fun.
Educational and fun. Have fun in learning, and we all learned something today.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not all of us, but Perp definitely learned something today.
I learn something new every day. Every day in my life.
Do you want to tell your story first this week, or would you like me to tell my story first?
I'll tell my story first, for sure. Mine's another short and sweet story, but it's pretty cool.
Okay.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Well, okay, so we're all familiar with Legos, right? We all know Legos.
What's a Lego?
Oh my god, Tiff. It's a toy that you probably would play with as a child, but a lot of people still play with them today because Legos really come a far, far, far way.
You know what's funny? I did not have Legos as a kid.
Now I feel bad.
I was a Lincoln Logs kid. I had Lincoln Logs.
Oh, dude, I did actually just see they still sell Lincoln Logs to this day, and if my nephew would be interested in it as like a Christmas present.
I would build like a whole zoo out of Lincoln Logs with like paths and like enclosures, and I would put my toys in it, and like my Barbies would walk around the zoo and like look at the lions. The lions were like Simba and all. Yeah, I loved Lincoln Logs.
Oh my gosh, and then Simba and Ella were my first preschool toys that I ever stole in my entire life.
Oh, and I loved, I had a light bright that I loved.
Wow.
Yeah. And I literally had wooden blocks that like someone made for me when I was a kid, like sanded them and everything.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But never, no Legos.
I'm sorry you didn't have Legos. I mean, technically I didn't have Legos. They were my brother's. But by association, I also had Legos.
Sure.
Yeah. It was cool.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. I just
built the
wanted everybody to
Titanic,
know
I
that
think, one time.
that I was
You're fine.
a neglected child who never had Legos, that's all.
But you had Lincoln Logs, and those,
That's true.
you know, you could have had the candy, I guess, that was like Legos. Did you have that?
Lego no. I had candy cigarettes.
Yeah, there's Lego candy. Yeah, they're like little blocks, and you could actually like put them on each other and like build them, and then you eat them. It's a whole thing.
Cute. No, I was a candy cigarettes kid. I would ride my bike to the corner store and buy candy cigarettes.
That's cute, Tiff. That's cute. I love that.
And look at the new Beanie Babies that came in.
Yeah. Dude, Beanie Babies were like a big deal. And it's surprising to me that they're not now. Like, I don't think people really understand how simple the times were back then. I mean, we would kill for a good Beanie Baby. Maybe not kill.
It's kind of like the way Labubu's were for like a month.
Oh yeah. Are they still a thing? Is it over now?
I mean, they're not a fad anymore. I don't think people care as much as they did.
Yeah. Weird how fads happen. Strange. I see. It's great. It's wonderful. I know. I wonder. I'll wait till they sell them for like $5, and then I'll get one.
Yeah. They might have a resurgence and come back bigly.
Bigly. Let's see. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Okay, sorry. Your story is about Legos. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. My story's about Lego. No, you're fine. I really had an itch. I really had to get it. This wig, man, it's hard. It's hard to reach your ears in a wig with the headphones on. So, yes, my story is concerning Legos. And, you know, Legos, we all remember them as kids. Pretty cool. Love them, about them, adore them. And we collect them. And I've been buying Legos more now because they've been, like, fun little things. But let me tell you what Legos is doing. So, Lego actually has a set of someone going through an MRI. And fun fact, it's actually reducing a lot of anxiety for like the younger patients, so like kids that are getting like MRI scans. I mean, I've never gotten an MRI, but from when my brother, so heads up, my brother had like cancer years ago.
I didn't know that.
He's fine now. He's fine. Everything's fine. It was a big scare, and I think we all kind of like forget how worse it could have gotten. He got very, very lucky. And he had to go through an MRI, and he said it was very boring. And basically you're just in, and he wasn't a child, by the way. He wasn't like a kid. I think he might have
Yeah.
been like, maybe, if I had to guess, he could have been like 18 or 19 years old.
I've had an
Given.
MRI done.
Okay. So what, you like go in there and lay there for a bit?
Yeah, and you like can't move or talk
Yeah.
or do
And
anything.
it sounds terrible for a child.
Yeah, and it's loud.
Oh, it's loud. Okay.
And it's
Yeah, I
a
never
really
even
tiny
knew.
space. So like I
Yeah.
could really see. I mean, I was a little nervous just because like it's just a scary situation, so I could definitely see how a kid would be scared.
Yeah, and so basically what happened is they have an MRI set and they donated these sets, Lego donated these sets to hospitals for kids to play with prior to the MRI getting done, and I think it helps like have a visual to explain like, hey, this is what's going to happen. This is like you, and it shows it's like a whole set. I'll show it in a minute. But it's a set that shows like, the Lego person going into the MRI machine, and it's a whole MRI thing, and then there's like a room for that, and then there's like a waiting room that's on the other side of the wall, and it looks really cool. It looks really, really cool. And I had like, let's see, it said in 2002 the company actually rolled out the special Lego kits and donated them to radiology departments around the
Cute.
world. And then since then, over 1 million children have used the toys, which feature a scanner, patient bed. Sorry, I forgot the patient bed. And a waiting room, procedure room, and staff minifigures and medical accessories.
And they like
And
build it themselves.
I think so. I think actually I kind of was looking for that, and I think they do build it. And then I'm trying to figure out like, I think that's what's easing the anxiety is they're focusing on building the set prior to it happening.
Yeah, because a
So
lot
then
of people build Legos as like a self-soothing, like anti-anxiety thing.
I get it.
Yeah, I know you do.
Well, I get anxiety, but I also get like building Legos is fun. I still have a Lego that I think I have a couple Legos that I still have to build on stream. I got one more Animal Crossing Lego, and then I have a Chainsaw Man Lego that I'm very excited about.
We have a big
Yeah,
Mandalorian helmet that we've just been waiting for a hurricane to knock the power out to build.
Why don't you guys just do it?
Because we're just saving it for a literal rainy day.
Oh, well, it's raining here today, which probably doesn't affect you at all.
No, it's
But it is
beautiful
raining
and sunny
all day
here.
today. Oh, okay. Well, maybe later in the week you'll get the rain. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see.
We've had it
over
for
the
like
past-
2 years though, so
Girl,
still.
it's rained since then.
Well, but we're like waiting for like a hurricane, like so we don't
Oh,
have power
okay,
or
sorry.
anything, and yeah.
So you got.
I said that, but you weren't listening to me, so
I heard you. I'm just like, wait, a hurricane hasn't happened in the past 2 years?
not really, not one that blew the power out.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess so. Well, maybe it's good you haven't put it together yet, because that time hasn't happened.
That's true. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's fine. It's fine. You were just telling me that I'm a bad listener. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Just try better next.
So, by the way, over the past couple of years, Lego has given 10,000 units of the custom toys to hospitals globally. And they're designed to approach children with more playful energy as they prepare for a scan. And then it also said, let's see, the research also shows that 95% of healthcare professionals said the set improved the family's hospital experience, while 94% said it was fun and engaging for children. So I imagine it probably makes the parents feel less anxious as well because they know their kid's not anxious.
Yeah, that's totally true. It's gotta be
I thought
hard
it was
when
really
your
cool.
kid's having a hard time and you can't do anything about it.
Right. I mean, not to super compare, but a little bit compare. Like, my best friend was in the hospital, and she had to watch her, like, 1-month-old have all these, like, breathing tubes and feeding tubes,
Yeah.
connected, and she can't do anything except be there for
Hard.
him,
Yeah.
Had an IV in his head. Like, it was a whole thing.
Oof.
Um,
Poor baby. Poor
yeah,
little
he's doing
baby.
fine now. I did see them.
Yay.
I did see them when I got the whole headlight thing figured out and
Happy
all
to
that.
hear that.
Yeah, he looked completely. He doesn't fully look like a person yet. Like, he just still is like a baby. So I'm curious to see what he looks like.
Still just like a squished little alien.
A pale alien, but yes.
A pallion.
Yes. Yeah, paleo. Yeah, so I just thought it was cool, that Lego something simple as like putting a Lego together and playing with it prior to an MRI scan. You know, I just thought it was really cool. And then the fact that they took the time to donate over 10,000 of them to
That's so
hospitals around
many.
the world was really cool because I don't know, it think of it as, I guess, trying to like make it, it's a toy, right? Just think of how insignificant this thing is, but the impact that it makes, where it's like a small toy that you put together of just like little blocks and everything, and then with the impact and difference it makes in a child's life prior to a very like scary thing to be done, like it's really cool. And to have them to like explain, which I kind of wondered, did they not explain to the kid prior? Like, okay, get in there. Go ahead, Jimmy. Lay back in there. You know what's gonna happen? You have to lay very still, not make a sound, and just lie there while we scan you. Like, I really hope they had better methods prior to this, but the fact that Lego really came through, I think, is really cool.
I bet they had better methods than that.
I hope so, man. I hope so. But I think it's really cool. I loved it. I'll show you the set, actually. Let's see. I'm trying to find like a decent picture
show
of
me
it.
the
Okay,
set.
there we go. I'm gonna show you the set. Oh my gosh, calm down. Calm down.
Telling me to calm down is crazy.
Calm
You know
down.
I can't be calm.
Calm down. You're gonna see Zach Baggins. Not Zach Baggins. Yeah, Zach Baggins, and also on here.
Zach Baggins from
Zach Baggins.
Ghost Adventures.
Yeah, he's right here.
They're still doing new How many haunted places are there?
I don't know, but he has glasses now, and that
He's had glasses for years.
well, he just started to wear them.
It looks
He
like
has some
there's no
weird
lenses
outfits.
in them. I fucking hate Zach Baggins.
He's a hipster. Okay, so yeah, but look here's the MRI machine, and then here's the professionals, and then there's another one that shows the waiting room. Where is it? Scrolly scroll. Oh yeah, look it. They're building the Lego set together.
That's cute.
I didn't want to say if they do build it
Young
together
patients
because
build
I feel like it
Lego
would take a
sets
minute.
with their parents and other healthcare professionals before an MRI scan. Cute.
Mm-hmm. Look at, they're kind of matching.
Matchy matchy.
Gosh, there is one. Where's the waiting room? Oh, there it is. No, that's not the waiting room. The
That's
waiting room's over
definitely
here.
not the waiting room.
Where's the waiting room? There it is. There's the waiting room.
Cute.
So yeah. Do they have to have you wear a helmet?
No, I don't think I wore a helmet. I don't remember.
Well,
I was
this
really
person's
out of it. I
definitely
went to the
wearing a helmet.
hospital at like 1 o'clock in the morning
Oh, okay.
because
Fine.
my appendix was about to burst.
Oh, you were getting appendicitis. Well, you already had
I was
it.
getting it. Yeah, I already had that. I was getting an appendectomy. And it was so funny on my Instagram story. I was like, appendicitis or fart? Let's find out.
My
It was
gosh.
appendicitis.
Tiff. Goodness gracious.
Because it just felt like really bad gas.
No, it usually does, but it's like real bad. It's like real bad gas, like real bad. I did want to say that you cannot buy these Lego MRI like sets. They're all donated through nonprofit partners, including Fairy Bricks, Starlight Children's Foundation, and the United Way. I have not heard of any of these, but it's pretty cool that they actually are solely only donated, and you can't. Because I wondered, I was like, is there like a set? Because there definitely is a Lego set out there where someone has a hospital bed and then they're plugged into an IV. I think it's a car, actually. It is a car. It's a car of a person in a hospital bed attached to an IV, and it's a vehicle. The hospital bed is. Yeah, almost bought that for my nephew, and I was like, that's kind of weird. But maybe it's for someone. It's for someone, but maybe not like a 4-year-old.
Not
he
for a
wouldn't
4-year-old.
understand.
He just wouldn't get it.
He wouldn't get it. He would not. But he's pretty cool. That's it.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for the story. I think that's really sweet. I think it's really sweet that they're doing stuff to help kids. I bet even adults might be able to feel more calm. Maybe. I don't know. Some people are really afraid of hospitals. Some people, I'm some people. I do not like hospitals.
Hey, people are also afraid of the dentist. Like, I remember, not the dentist I'm at now. Well, maybe. I actually haven't looked into it. But at my previous, like, corporate-y dentist I previously went to, and they had, like, a weighted blanket that you could put on you. There was a dog that would come in.
If there was a dog at a dentist, I would go there.
Well, yeah, but I think you got charged based on, like, using, like, their services, like, their, like, anxiety reduction services. Like, you'd be like, okay, you want to use the weighted blanket? Give me, like, $45.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
you wanna
I'll bring my
visit
own
the
fucking
dog?
weighted blanket, bitch.
Well, it was like that. You know the one I'm talking about that they put on you for like X-rays.
Oh, like a literal piece of lead. You're gonna put that on someone anyway. Oh, I
Yeah, I told you I was a corporate dentist, and that's why I left.
fuck them.
I was like, so long, peace out.
Yeah, I'll bring my
Even the
own weighted
person that sent me
blanket.
that job like thing was like, peace out, because she was like, you're selling out. It used to be
Yeah.
family owned, and then or family operated owned, and then she was like, you're a sellout, and so she peaced out, and so did the rest of the staff. They were like,
That's what
and
happened
then I
with
broke
my
up with
dentist
them.
office that I work at.
What's up?
That's what happened with the dentist office that I work at now. They were like privately owned. It was awesome. All the dentists were women. And then like 2 years ago she sold to a corporate entity and they changed everything and it sucks now.
That does suck. You know, I do wonder. Is there any guys that work at your dentist office? Is that a weird question to ask you?
Now we have male doctors, yes. But there's no men in like any other part of the dentist facility.
Interesting. It's just interesting. A lot of dentists, because I've been applying for dentist offices, I've just noticed there's a lot of females
Yeah.
that work in dentist offices, and I'm like,
Well,
why?
women.
Which is fine.
I prefer
It's
working
fine.
with women. I don't like working with men at all. So
Right, right.
that's just me.
No, it's all good. It's all good. There's nothing wrong with it. I was just like, weird. Weird how
Yeah.
that stuff happens. But anyway, that's my story about Lego MRI toys, and you know what? I think it's pretty rad, and
I think it's
glad,
pretty rad
and
too. Thank you for sharing it with us.
I love it. You're so welcome. Now, oh, thank you, Tiff. What's your story you got for us this week?
Oh,
I'm very
thank you.
curious.
This story I found on goodgoodgood.co. And it's actually from last month, but it's very me. And I had to read about it.
Let's go.
It's called The Bandwagon, a bookstore on the run. You guys know I've been working on my writing skills, so I've been enjoying the process of writing up my articles now. So this
Ooh.
story I came across that stopped me mid-scroll, partly because it's gutsy and partly because it's like really Alabama. An author named Carrie Fugit decided that she's not going to wait around for someone to fix censorship. She's building what she calls the bandwagon. It's an old
Ooh.
1940s Ford pickup that she's turning into a mobile bookstore full of banned and challenged books. She's literally, yep.
Ooh.
She's literally planning on driving it through the deep south, parking wherever she's welcome, and just handing out stories that some people are working hard to erase. And yeah, it's as punk as it sounds. Here's the backdrop.
I'm a fan.
I'm obsessed with her. Carrie wrote a book. She's an author herself. She is a military widow, an author, a mother, and a Southerner, and she authored the memoir Alive Day, which is about her experience as a military spouse, sorry. She was born and raised in Alabama and is intimately familiar with the inner workings of the United States military. She has watched what she calls a war on knowledge unfold in her community, and she's not fucking taking it. So essentially, Alabama has been seeing more library challenges and funding cuts because of LGBTQIA plus titles. Nationally, the American Library Association counted 821 censory attempts in 2024, targeting over 2,400 different books. It's not a moral panic, it's a pattern. Carrie calls her truck, quote, a rebellion against the war on knowledge, right in the heart of the South where it's needed the most. A rebellion against censorship, against ignorance, against apathy, and against the erasure of voices and histories. And this is not performance. That's someone saying, I live here and I see what's happening and I'm not sitting it out. So yeah, she's kind of a badass. She originally wanted to open up a regular bookstore until the local fight over book bans pushed her to do something different. She said, I was inspired to go this route instead. And it's kind of genius. A stationery store can be shut down or protested, but a truck can move and it can go where it's needed and it's not asking for permission. And it feels like very back to basics. Like, fine, you can cut funding, but you can't stop a truck. You know what I mean?
The truck will stop you.
Yeah.
Oh, don't. Yeah.
And she's realistic about it too. She says, that proves just how much it's needed here. It's worth the risk, especially right now. And I actually really agree. Like, doing this in Alabama is risky, not to be like dramatic about it. Just like socially, it's kind of risky. Like, you get stares and side comments, and maybe worse. Like, Alabama is very racist. Like, really racist, really homophobic. And they all the crazy people have guns. But I think that's kind of what makes it more powerful. Like, she's not waiting for a safe moment to do something bold.
Yeah, yeah.
What I really like is that she owns where she came from. She said, as a kid, the adults in my life didn't want me exposed to certain information, and I did and believed things out of ignorance that were actually really harmful to others. And that's honest. It's not just about fighting censorship, it's about unlearning it. I think a lot of people were taught.
I like that.
Yeah, we were taught biases, especially as a kid, especially from our like boomer parents, that we had to work a lot and work really hard to kind of unlearn and shift our viewpoint and perspective. And I think if you can do that, you're already doing some really good work. But if you can put it into action like Carrie's doing, that's incredible. She follows it up
Go
with
Carrie.
She's the best. She followed this up with reading about perspective and ideas and lives of people different than us is what builds empathy. And my goodness, we need so much more of that in this country right now. And that's the quiet part that everyone's kind of missing. Book bans aren't just about protecting anyone, they're about control. They're about cutting off empathy, and that's control. Like, have you ever read a book that like really flipped your perspective on stuff or like made you think differently about certain, like, I remember reading Night as a kid, like in school, and learning about the Holocaust through Night and how that like changed. I feel like that changed something in me. Like, or like I remember reading like To Kill a Mockingbird and like the way that affected me, even though I was still really young. I think books are really important to learning about people who are, yeah, like they said, people who are different than you and teaching you empathy for others. Because if you don't get that side of it, like, you don't get it. Like, you don't get it. You know what I mean? Am I just talking? I don't know.
No, I understand. So yeah, I read To Kill a Mockingbird. Fahrenheit 451 was also really good. I did like that book as well.
Yeah, I have to read that one.
That was good. I would actually probably reread it just because I don't think I understood it, but I don't know if I super comprehended it either, like I would now, especially with everything going on in the world. And then what was the other book I read? I don't remember. Oh, The Giver? The Giver was also a weird concept, but it was interesting.
The Giver, where everything is like in black and white. Oh my gosh, that book is so good.
And that was just school books, but like, it's just, no, okay, can I like say, I don't mean to like intervene here, but like,
no,
do you remember when people were freaking out about like the Dr. Seuss books?
Yeah, that was totally fabricated.
That was like people were like losing their minds, like, this is my childhood, I grew up on this,
like, you can still buy the book,
like,
dummy.
Like, yeah, you can, no, yeah, you can.
Also,
like,
what's so funny to me about that is like, this is my childhood. You haven't read that book or thought about that book until someone said, maybe we don't need this book anymore. And now you want to be upset about it. It literally doesn't actually matter to you. You just want a reason to be upset. It reminds me of that, the picture it's used as a meme a lot, but it's Tom from Tom and Jerry putting a shotgun, like, into the mouse hole, but then the shotgun comes out through a hole in the wall, and, like, it's like... Or, like, the one of the guy who's riding the bike, and then he takes a stick and he puts it in the wheel of his own bike, and then he falls over. Like, stop looking for things to be upset about, and go outside and touch some grass, please.
Maybe just don't get off of social media. Some people just don't need social media, really.
Some of you really need to get off fucking Facebook. And some of you really need to take a media literacy course. Really bad.
Yeah, just don't believe everything you read. Just don't...
Or see anymore. The fucking AI videos with Sora are getting out of control. We'll talk about that later.
It's okay.
I have to finish the story.
No, just the whole book censorship thing. It just reminded me of when they were trying to, like, ban, like, Dr. Seuss books, and everyone was all upset about it. And people were, like, selling them, and it was a whole big thing. And I was like... But thinking about it now, like, just kind of trying to relate here, but, like, you take a Dr. Seuss book, Green Eggs and Ham, cool.
But also,
like,
Dr. Seuss was racist.
Yeah, no, he 100%
like, he was a literal Nazi, so I don't
know. Yeah, I know. And, but childhood, Tiff. Childhood.
Sorry. Sorry that your childhood hero was a Nazi. That's my bad, I guess.
But I'm just saying, like, to take that and then take it from like a book that could actually like make you look at things from a different perspective. Like, which one would you rather keep? I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking.
Well, you
I'm
know
just
what?
saying
At the
things
end of the
out
day,
loud.
those people probably can't even read anyway. Dr. Seuss is probably like the level that they actually get to in their reading comprehension skills.
Oh Lord. Well, I never thought about that. But I'm just saying, like, I think I'd rather read the oh my God, Fahrenheit 451 book over a Dr. Seuss book. I
That's
haven't touched
fair.
a Dr. Seuss book, and I feel like they're more whimsical to read as like a kid because you're like in that imaginative state. But that's just me. Anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your story,
It's
but I
okay.
wanted to kind of relate there for a bit.
No, I like when we go off on a little we kind of banter a little bit about the story. I think it's fun.
It is fun. It is fun. It's our
Uh,
podcast. We can do
yeah,
what we
it's
want.
if you don't want to listen, don't fucking listen. I don't care.
She cares a little bit, but it's okay.
I do actually. Please rate us 5 stars on Spotify. Anyway, she's also making this more about just selling books. The plan is to host open mics, workshops, little pop-up events right from the truck. And it's not just about reading, it's about making a space for people who feel like they've been shut out. And honestly, that's what makes a good story. That's what makes this story good news to me. Not because it's cheerful, but because it's resistant. It's someone doing something that actually matters, even if it's small. I feel like that's what people forget sometimes is like, and we do touch on this sometimes, but good news doesn't always have to be happy. It can be defiant. Like, that's like that getting into good trouble. Yesterday, the No Kings protest happened all over the country. I loved seeing the videos and the signs and the photos coming out. There were thousands upon thousands of people that were out there telling this administration, like, fuck you, we're not dealing with this isn't what we want. And that's really inspiring, and that's one of my glimmers too. Like, that really gave me hope, is seeing, especially here in Florida. If you don't know a lot about Florida, it's very it feels very MAGA heavy. It feels very like Trump positive. So to see people in my own city coming out in droves, with signs and frog costumes, and even in St.
What?
Augustine, like well, yeah, you'd have to look at some of the protest videos, but in Portland, there's
Okay.
a famous protester who's in one of those inflatable frog costumes, getting like pelleted with tear gas bullets, and like just standing there and then doing a little dance afterwards because it's keeping her shielded from the
Yeah.
tear gas and stuff. It's really funny.
Aw.
So yeah, I believe in getting in good trouble. I believe in being good and doing good, even if it's a little troublesome. So about what's on the truck, this article that came out last month, actually about a month ago. She hadn't released her book list yet, but I did take the opportunity to look up some of the most challenged books of 2024, so I could kind of maybe give you guys an idea of what's on the truck. These are the ones that kept kind of popping up on the bans list, and usually it's because they're for being queer or too honest or too real. One of the first one is All Boys Aren't Blue by George M. Johnson. The second one is Gender Queer by Maya Kobabe. The third one is The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. The fourth one is crazy because we read this in high school. The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. Looking for Alaska by John Green. And Flamer by Mike Corrado. Every single one of these has been targeted for the same reason. They tell truths that people don't want to face, which honestly makes them worth reading. Do you recognize any of the books on that one? Have you read any of those?
I haven't read it. I've only seen the Perks of Being a Wallflower movie.
Yeah. So, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. This isn't some flashy nonprofit thing. It's one person, one truck, and a stack of banned books, trying to keep stories alive. And that's what's cool about it. Resistance doesn't always look like marching or posting online. Sometimes it's fixing up an old Ford and loading it with paperbacks that people aren't supposed to have. Book bans are about limiting imagination. And this is refusing to shrink your world to fit someone else's comfort zone. And that's good news in its purest form. Not because it's optimistic, but because it's alive.
Live.
It reminds me also, I have some friends here in Jacksonville that own a pop-up food stand called Satanic Jack's. They're an all-vegan food stand that does burgers and brunch and sandwiches. They're really good, by the way. Hi, guys, I love you. And when the book bans were starting to happen in droves, they would just put the banned books out on their stand for people to take home with them for free. So like
Nice.
any banned books that they could get their hands on, they would start handing out for free. And I think like that's part of what's so important is like, did they have every banned book? No, but distributing that stuff for free is really important because getting more people's brains involved, especially people
Yeah.
who don't want people to be like what's the word oppressed.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for to have those people you know educated. I like this one not because it's necessarily like a feel good news. I feel like it's more like a feel something, like stubborn hope. And I feel like that's very me. Like I'm someone who is like defiantly good. I love getting
Mm-hmm.
into good trouble. I love like protest core, hope core stuff. She's just one woman in Alabama who basically said, if you're going to ban it, I'm going to drive it. And that's the kind of energy we read right now. And that's my story about The Bandwagon from Carrie Fugit, a bookstore on
Mm-hmm.
the run.
Does it show a picture of her truck?
Yep, I can get that for you. I can actually get you a picture of her. So this is
I want to
Carrie.
see.
Her and I have very similar hair. We have like the same hair colors.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I
that's a good
really,
picture of her.
yeah, she's very
That's a good
pretty.
picture.
Boop boop boop.
Go
Rebellious, the
Carrie.
Bandwagon, a roving bookstore. And this is the old pickup truck. You see it?
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That is
it's
old.
it's like it's a rust bucket, if you will.
This is from the
Um,
1940s.
It looks like she might be on Instagram as a Alabama Bandwagon, so I'll definitely make sure we follow her on the podcast and we'll tag her. And
Band. Band like band books, not
yeah,
band like music band. Got it.
no.
I was
And
like,
that's why it's
Alabama
important to
bandwagon.
have pictures. Yeah. This post says in the deep south where book bans are spreading fast, we're building the bandwagon to fight back. A truck converted into a mobile band bookstore. This little 1940 pickup isn't ready to go out on the road just yet, but when she is, she'll only carry banned and challenged books and roll into communities with events and workshops designed to teach folks why these stories matter and why we can't let the fear of new ideas silence them. The fight against censorship in the South starts now. Every follow, every share, every voice helps gets the bandwagon rolling. Don't be strangers, y'all. Follow along as we grow. So make sure you guys follow the bandwagon
The
on
bandwagon.
Instagram. Alabama
That's so
Bandwagon is what they're
cool.
called. And
I love it.
I can't wait. I'm so excited
Yeah.
to learn more and see how her journey
Mhm.
works out and hopefully support her journey as well.
Yeah.
At least by educating people here on the pod about it. At least if you're listening here and you have Instagram, please go check out the Alabama Bandwagon and follow her.
You know, it's funny because the bookstore, remember the bookstore I went to that was like by my work that I mentioned? They had signs that said this book is banned. Like this is a banned book. So
Oh my
you would
God.
know. But they were still like selling them and everything.
Right.
But I don't know. I think I'm just like, huh, interesting. I didn't even like super I think when I was in that bookstore, yeah, I think I was like in the queer section. And so there were like banned books that were labeled as such. Like it just would say in front of it, like, this is a banned book, by the way. And I'm just like, oh shoot.
Makes me want to buy it more.
Yeah, now I'm kind of like, maybe I should go. I probably will go back to that bookstore. I haven't finished any reading ever. Although I did see that one of the books I read on like webcomic or webtoon got
Mm-hmm.
turned into an anime, which is pretty
Really?
sick.
Which one?
Yeah. So it's called Let's Play, and basically it's about this girl named Sam who's a game developer, and she has a. I think he's kind of. I want to say he's maybe based off of Markiplier, maybe a little bit, but maybe I'm
Okay.
wrong. But basically, she's a game developer. She makes this game. I forgot exactly what it's called off the top of my head, but her favorite like YouTuber. It's not called that. It's called something else. But her favorite streamer like plays the game and then ends up like bashing it completely.
Oh my
And so
gosh.
then she gets all this hate based on this game developer, and then she finds out because she lives in like this apartment complex that
Mm-hmm.
he moves like right next door to her, and she sees him, and she basically like he like ruined her life, and it's kind of like this weird like it's like it's a romance though. It's like a romance thing. So like there's like three guys. There's like the streamer guy, and there's like her childhood friend who's in it who looks a lot like Link, by the way. From like Legend of Zelda. Like that's the whole point. He
Not
looks
like
like
Lincoln
Link.
Rhett.
Correct, correct. And then there's another guy who works for her dad. So her dad's like this big CEO of this company, and she works for him, but then he also has like this other guy that works for her that's like, I don't know, he's into some freaky stuff, and he's like trying to woo her, but like it's like, so you're like, wait, which guy is she gonna like be with? And then it's just like a whole thing. But it's actually really, really good. I really like it. The comic is really good. I don't know if it's finished, but they actually at the bookstore. So there's an anime that's coming out for Let's Play, and then there's actually, they came out with like a book, like book volumes, in the bookstore that was selling it, but it was like over $20. So I just was like, I'll just read it on Webtoon for free. So I don't know, it's really good. It's really good. I think it's a nice little, and like Sam gets really, because her name's Sam, she gets just very anxious and she kind of shuts down and she shakes and like just gets very, I don't know, she has a lot of her own stuff going on. So it's interesting. I like it a lot.
She shakes.
She shakes. You know, when she's like she gets just very like, you know, when someone's like overly anxious, I guess, or overly like, I don't know, overwhelmed, like she shakes. I don't know what to tell you. She shakes. I've only read that she shakes. I've never actually seen her shake. But she's pretty adorbs. I'm not gonna lie. She's pretty adorbs.
That's
But
fun.
I think it's a fun story. I should pick that up again.
You should.
I think that's like the webcomic that I definitely have been the most. I remember I looked into it and now it's come so far.
I loved Lore Olympus when it first came out.
Oh yeah, that was really big. That was a really big thing.
It was big.
I tried it and I didn't get into it, but it's okay.
It's fair. It's not for everybody.
But it's over now. Like it ended.
Did it? I haven't. I kind of fell off, to be honest with you.
That's okay. I didn't get it. I never got really into it, so you're fine. Yeah, no, it was the whole series ended. It was the whole thing. I know this because Big Snack's sister was like really, really into it.
Cool.
So that's how I know all the things. But yeah.
Nice. Great. Cool. Well, what great stories today. I'm really glad that we're still doing this. I'm so happy that I get to be your friend still, and you're my co-host, and I just really enjoy our time together.
As if there was ever a part where it was ever in danger. Do not scare the people like that, Tiff.
Oh. I didn't think that was the thing. I'm just expressing my appreciation for you and for our time together. Like, that's all.
I'm so glad we're still talking. Like, there was never a part where we weren't gonna be talking.
Well, okay. No, but like, you know, a podcast is hard, and we've been doing this for almost a year so far, once a week, every single
week. Once a week.
Yeah. We took one small break for like, I think a month at the beginning somewhere. Yeah. For I think the month of July, we took a little break.
I think so. That sounds about right. But
that's just 4 weeks out of all the weeks in a year, which don't ask me how many that is. It's a lot.
Just a lot.
Yeah, I just want people to know that I appreciate you and I feel lucky to know you or whatever. If other people wanted to know you or feel that appreciation for you, where could they do that on the internet?
Well, if you guys want to follow me, first off, Tiff, props to that wonderful segue that I'm just going to call out now. I was like, where's she going with this?
I always have a reason.
Wait. If you want to follow me, I just stared right into my ring light and then I saw circles everywhere and it blinded me for good. If you want to follow me at PromoHawk27 at Twitch and Instagram. I've been doing pretty good. I'm making clippy clips. I found a new hobby. It's called making clips. Just making clips of stuff. Previous streams, our recording sessions. I just like it. I think it's fun. I'm finding fun just doing little things here and there. But yeah, Instagram and Twitch is basically where you're going to find me. And then also I've been getting a little bit more active on the YouTubes. So find me on YouTube where I'll also share in some stuff. And I'm just trying to get more into like the content creating aspect of my life that I was in at one point, and then I kind of like took a break, and now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like dip my toes in it for a little bit. But
yeah, do what you can when you can, you know?
Yeah. Speaking of toes, Tiff, where can they find you?
Speaking of toes, my only feet. I'm just kidding. You can find me on Instagram at itsbatsy_, on YouTube at itsbatsy_x, on Twitch at itsbatsy. I post all the time on Instagram, so if you want to come hang out with me there, I do that. Let's see. That's really all I've got. And if you want to follow the pod, you should already be doing that. But we're at Tell Us Something Good Pod pretty much everywhere. TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. Yeah. And don't forget to send in your glimmers. You can do that at tusgpod@gmail.com. Or in our DMs, and there you can either ask to be anonymous or let us know your preferred name and pronouns, so we can address you as you'd like to be addressed. Or if you'd like to completely remain anonymous, you can always simply respond to our stories, and we'll read those anonymously every time. And we are starting to post them now. We weren't posting them before because I didn't want them to disappear, but I found out about this thing called screenshots, and that's fixed that problem. So we are starting to post those now. They do post anonymously too. No one can tell who they're from. And yeah, we just really appreciate you guys listening to the pod today. Thank you so much. This is a longer episode.
It's a longer episode? You think so?
Yeah, because we didn't yap at the beginning. Like, sometimes, you guys don't know this, but we have like a little yap session where we kind of fill each other in on our lives before, and that usually lasts 30 minutes. But we didn't do that today. We kind of jumped right in.
We did different.
Yeah.
Well, because I felt like I was late because I had to poop and then I had to put on some like stuff for this costume and I was like, I'm late. I gotta get to my podcast date. That's pretty much
You should have been a White Rabbit instead of Gerard Way. I mean, Misako.
Gerard Way. Hey, maybe next week you'll find me.
If you
in the
had
same
just taken
costume.
that outfit and put white or red eyeshadow underneath your eyes, you would have been Gerard Way.
Well, now I can't. Hey, you know what? It's still possible. You can still do it.
I think next week is our last dress up episode, though.
Was it really?
Yeah. Because this episode comes out on the 24th, and then the next episode we record will come out on Halloween, so we've got to go all out for that one. That's our Halloween episode. Sorry. Figure something out.
Okay. I have ideas. It'll be fine. I know.
I believe you do.
I'm like, man, dressing up every week. This is dedication, and I'm like, man,
it's been really fun though to like try and like create little like what are they called? Closet cosplays.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I do have an idea. I got one right now. So
okay, cool.
We'll tune in next time to see.
Tune in next time to see our final costumes from us. As always, do you have any advice for our listeners today?
I was thinking, I was like, oh, she's gonna ask me and I'm not gonna know what to say. But I really like the one that we both agreed on. Well, you said it first, so I really hope I'm not stealing it from you. But the one where it's, it's meant to be, it'll be. Like, everything works itself out. I like to believe that everything kind of like happens for a reason type thing. So, I don't know. I feel like obviously don't just like sit back and let life happen. I mean, to a point, yes, but also like put in some effort, but don't push too hard and just be like, okay, just like me, my example would be is, hey, I sent my resume over and if I get this, if I even get like an interview or whatever, I'm going to do it. But if it doesn't happen, I'm still going to be like, okay, well, I still have this job and I'll wait for another door to open because that one obviously closed. But it kind of seems like it's too perfect for me that I shouldn't try because, like I said, everything kind of just seems like it's.
You should always try because you deserve good things.
Yes, this is true. I do, and as do you, Tiff. Everyone deserves good things, guys. So keep that in mind. I don't know how much advice I just said. Probably like 2 to 3 things. But go ahead,
much
Tiff.
good advice.
What do you want to say to the people?
My advice is read a banned book. Find one banned book. Read one. Doesn't matter what it is. Read one banned book. I'm going to read one banned book. As soon as I'm done with this one, I'm going to go through the banned book list and I'm going to read one. And I'll talk about it on the pod. That's my commitment to the rebellion. Is I'm going to read at least one banned book. Mm-hmm. And get into good trouble. Use your voice. Protest peacefully when you can. Share information. And scrutinize stuff on the internet when you read it. And as always, I think that the advice we always end with the pod now is just be good and do good.
Be good, do good.
That's
we gotta make some merch.
We'll get there. I literally just had that thought too. I said we've got to make some merch. But thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank
We
you.
adore and appreciate you so much. We will see you next week for Halloween. Woo! Okay, bye.
Yeah.
You do kind of look like Gerard Way, though.
That's good. I'm glad.
If it wasn't for the gloves, I would be like, yeah, it's Gerard Way.